Alright, hello, welcome to tonight's stream. I'm hoping, if anyone caught yesterday's Liam, that I'm slightly more successful today on account of being sober today. Being absolutely hammered last night when trying to play. Oh yes, I need random number generator. Classic. They need this random button. They need the random button there. What did I get? 3. Rosewood. Okay. Gonna go with our standard build at the moment. I'm calling Calm 2. Let's talk about the build a little bit quickly first, actually, before we get into the game. Because there are some options. Lots of people say you should take Smoker for 4 points. It's just really easy to find cigarettes, and all you got to do is smoke 1 or 2 of them a day. It doesn't actually threaten your health in the long term, being a smoker like you'd imagine it. You just need to be smoking to not be stressed and unhappy. I don't know how. I think you can't endlessly farm them though. Can you craft cigarettes? So that's why I don't take it, because I feel like in the late game eventually I'll come a cropper with that. But what we do take is High Thirst, because if you don't have ample water, you're wrecked anyway. So having High Thirst just doesn't really matter. Like, you need more water than you can drink as a priority at all times anyway. Either you've got a kind of limitless amount, or you don't have enough, Slow healer, you shouldn't be needing to heal from anything anyway. You need to, by that point, if you've got an injury, shame. And sleepyhead, because needing more sleep isn't a problem. There's another one called, where is it? Restless Sleeper, and Restless Sleeper I've found to be a nightmare. You get 6 for that though, and only 4 for Sleepyhead. Sleepyhead, just you need to sleep for longer. Which again, if you're not safe while you're sleeping, then you're screwed anyway. So it doesn't really make you more vulnerable sleeping for longer. And if anything, if the game is just trying to last as long as possible, I only die when I'm alive because I do stupid stuff. So sleeping for longer seems like a bonus. By contrast, Restless Sleeper's like awful, because you start sleeping and you wake up after 2 hours, and so or 2 or 3 hours something. So basically your character is just always tired, which is not the case with Sleepyhead at all. You maybe get tired quicker, but you don't wake up tired. You can get a long night's sleep and be good for then 8-9 hours or something. Okay. And then with that, we go unemployed, and it means we can grab Cat's Eyes for night vision, Lucky for better loot, Fast Learner for increased XP, Stout for more strength and more knockback with melee weapons, and increased carrying. I mean, all those benefits are amazing. And Thick Skinned, less chance of getting scratches and bites, basically, which is the killer. So I consider those 5 positives to be the only essentials in this list. You may disagree. You may think there's others that are essential. I used to have a build that was much more complicated, where we took Obese and tried to work that off and then got loads more bonuses from that. But I find in this build, actually, Obese is really difficult to play with. It's hard. So let's jump in with this. Anthony Robinson, you look absolutely fine, mate. Let's go. Let's do it. So yes, my best run so far, 8 days and was it 3 or 4 hours? So I'll put that in the little description or whatever. Yeah, that's what we're trying to beat, basically. So let's see. Let's see how we do. A bit of sound myself. Oh wow. Starting in a house with a body in it. And a pistol. Okay, that's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so let's turn the TV down. And we'll change it to Life and Living. So Life and Living is a TV channel that just gives you skills nowadays. I think it's always been in the game actually, but I've only really cottoned onto it recently, the value of it. We'll just give this magazine to you. So look here. I'm getting... Not just like the books give you a boost to how much XP you get from the activity, but watching these TV shows is like doing the activity. it actually levels you up, which is really interesting. Okay, already read. We got mechanics for intermediates there. That's not bad. Did we get 2 copies of the same book? We did. Or the same magazine. Pants. Let's rip those up. Oh yeah, well, I've got denim shorts. Okay, that's good. You get a bit of protection from that. One of them was day. We'll throw that away again. Right, let's finish exploring this house first. Some quite good books here. I don't think we won't stay in this house. This won't be our first base. So let's take the books. Let's just prepare to leave, I think. Yeah, we can leave all that stuff behind. The pistol is so interesting. I think as well with these, it contains a magazine and it's got some rounds in it by the looks of things. 5 + 1 out of 7. So that pistol's good to go. That's amazing. What a start. I've never spawned in a house with a body in it before. I thought the whole point was that it was your house, right, that you spawn in. Anyway, is the tote bag better than the plastic bag? Yes. But it doesn't. They've got some decent little amount of food here, but no weapons. Apart from the pistol, obviously, but like, I mean, no. I'm not going to go out there and start shooting now. I'll draw too much of a crowd. I think there were more rooms. We haven't looked at these rooms yet. Yeah, nothing in there. I think the other thing what I love about this new update now is this crouch mode, this C. I've actually been using it almost exclusively. Because I'm pretty sure you're quieter. Another bell. We don't need that. But then you can do this jogging thing while you're crouched and sneaking. That I think is quiet, but is actually pretty fast. It's good, right? So where did we say we were spawning? Was this Rose? Oh yeah, this is Rosewood. Okay. So yeah, I know this house. It's got the shed. Let's hit the shed, and then yeah, look. So this sneaking is pretty effective. Hopefully we find a weapon in here. I'm so glad that was open. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen, a hand axe and a welder's mask as well, which is a sick piece of armor for our head. So look at all this protection and scratch stuff now. Bite and scratch percentages. It's amazing. So we'll definitely take the hand axe. That is incredible. What I find is the sack. Not as good as the tote bag, I don't think. 12 and 50. 12, 15 and 10. This is confusing me. Okay, no, the sack has like no weight reduction. So that's just rubbish. And there's a generator in here, which is really useful. So let's try and remember that. We may come back for the generator, and let's... So where do we want to make our base? Should we just pick one of these 2-story houses, or should we head straight for the Gigamart? Up there? I think it's just up this road. There's like a big supermarket, basically. And so what we could do is we could just go there first. Just to put all of the perishable foods into the fridges. It's often a thing I do, even if I don't take it all with me there on day one. You just run in on day one and fridge it all up. Another welder's mask, interesting. Okay, reading magazines like this in a dead-end room is probably such a stupid thing to do. Nothing. I'm tempted to sort out the food thing straight away. It would be good probably to find a backpack first. Should we do just a couple more houses? See if we can get in here. And in fact, we don't want to make the Gigamart our base, probably. In fact, you know what? I know a really good base location for Rosewood that I've used in the past, and I haven't used it in ages. But maybe in the interests of trying to beat a PB tonight, I think we should head there. Take these curtains. If we chuck this TV on, we can probably catch today's carpentry show. And then we'll leave this house and go to the shops. I think that's how we're going to play it. Look, my character's thirsty already, so I do need to find some bottles of water urgently. Like, it's going to be tricky if I don't. Golf club, I don't think that's a particularly good weapon now that I've got a hand axe. Decent amount of food in here. So wait, what are we doing? Should we make this house? No, we're not going to make this house our base. We've established that. We're going to go for the crazy cool one that I know. So let's empty this place. But I love this new patch, and I love this game. Like, it's so scary. And I just love the permadeath thing, like, you know, in general. I really want a duffel bag up here. Let's have a look. Nope, but I will take the sheets. Might have to put some of this stuff down in the middle of the road or something. Let's see. Oh, that's really good. The pipe wrench, I think, is a pretty sweet weapon. Having some bandages and painkillers is always a good thing. Takes more sheets. We've got here. No, oh wait, I think you can get items in these desks too. Yes, but just a Rubik's Cube, not really worth it. Did I look in here already? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. There's another room there. Oh, wow, that was risky. Sprinting into a room I haven't checked yet. Okay, kill number 1. One question I have about this is it doesn't show you how long you've survived for immediately in a new world. It takes a little while before it comes up there. Why is that? Sometimes it comes up after just a couple of days. Alarm clock's really useful to have. Oh, I need it in my main inventory for it to tell me the time. And let's just check that it doesn't actually have an alarm set. It doesn't. Oh, and carpentry's about to start now. Some good clothes in there. We'll come back up to finish looting that room. Here we go. 12 o'clock, day 1, carpentry show. Sounds like someone's knocking on the wall. There's that bloke there. Oh, there is. Look, there's one at that window. Well, that's fine. Let's just go around the corner. Just a little bit of fast forwarding. Okay, here they come. And I think if we just stand next to the window here, we're actually in a pretty strong position. I think we want to wear the bloody jacket. Got shoes on already. Yeah, okay. But yeah, look, getting these carpentry boosts early on is essential to the end of getting rain collector barrels, right? I got a good feeling about this run, guys. I got a good feeling. Feeling like we're going to do it. Oh wow, I'm still actually getting points from it. Maybe I shouldn't be creeping over here for these curtains. Did I not get as much from the carpentry show as the cooking one? That's weird. I thought they usually give you the same amount. Unless I missed some of the carpentry one. Let's finish just thoroughly checking this room because we didn't yet. I feel they're the same amount of defense. Actually the denim shorts are better because they don't have the run speed modifier, but jeans weigh you down a bit. Interesting. I definitely feel like the shorts are not as good as the jeans in terms of defense, but apparently they are equivalent. Okay, right, and we've hit the carpentry show, so now let's grab these cans, but we've probably got more than enough sheets now. Yeah, but we're starting to feel quite heavy. There we go. Actually, 12 out of 15 is not too bad. And yeah, let's basically... There's a body there. An empty body. Okay, fine. So let's see if we can't secure the base of our dreams. Now that we've got an axe, we're pretty good spot here, I'd say. Can we put on the lumberjack shirt? We can, but because it's worn, it just won't give us the protection, so there's no point. Let's get a nice bit of zoom. Ooh. We don't need a car. Let's not look for a car just yet. We want to find a car very early on, because it's pretty much the only reliable strategy I have to manage the helicopter. And that's a good magazine. My record run of 8 days was ended because of the helicopter. Sneaky feelings. You can't let those kind of feelings grow. Okay. There's a barbecue in the back of that garden. That's interesting. I think we can just run from these guys. Like, we've got far enough to go that they'll probably lose sight of us. And look, it's really effective, this. I mean, with the crouching and running, like, these guys aren't spotting me. Okay, he spotted me. But only one of them spotted me. Like, that guy didn't. Okay, 2 of them spotted me. We're just going to run through here. I think we can give them the run around the back of this house, yeah. Well, in fact, even if we can get into the house, that'd probably be the best thing, if it's empty. I don't trust it. That room looks too small. And let's just run around the back. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, so here's the massive supermarket. Okay, and actually the back car park looks pretty clear for an entry. Just make sure we don't alert those guys. Okay, we've got a couple more down there. We could check if this car's working actually, because if it is, it's somewhere. Or anyway, actually, let's use the car as our kind of temporary base, because we could potentially sleep tonight in this car if we don't set up in the base. But let's see if we can open this up. We can. So let's chuck all of our stuff in here, apart from the fresh food, which we'll take into the fridges, obviously. I think this makes sense, and this just at least just gives us the inventory space, and all this stuff can just be stored out here temporarily until we settle down somewhere else. But dealing with all, like, getting a ton of fresh food into fridges on day one is always like a very sound investment, I think. Okay, is someone coming? No. Can we get into this car? Is there a key in it? No key in the glove box. Driver's seat? No key. Okay, never mind. It might be in the we might find it in the supermarket anyway. But let's go in and get a drink. Hopefully this door's open. No. Will the one open? No. Can we get into the back of the old? Yes, we can. Right, perfect. Battery, not fast. Broccoli seeds I will take. Matches, probably just leave. I know it's important, but you tend to be able to find them everywhere by the time you need them. Early on. Right. Wow, that's a fast one. Get wrecked. Wow, he's strong, that one too. He's got clean jeans. Oh wait, we've established that I don't need them. So we'll clear out this room first, as slowly as possible, one at a time. I don't think the hand axe isn't the best. Like katanas and stuff, like there are much faster weapons in terms of getting the job done. Let's just chuck. This is risky. Just chuck that in there, just so that all of it's nice and. In fact, can we just eat the grapes because they'll give us some thirst too. Alright, let's creep round this way. There's a couple there. There's a couple at the front. Come here, mate. Get wrecked. The round neck sweater we can wear to add 10. We're not looking too bad. Badly protected now. At least some scratches, we're looking alright. So, let's move the broccolis out of there and let's just grab all the fresh food we can and we're going to take it all to the fridge. Yep, all that's fine. We do need to have a drink in a minute. Beef jerky isn't perishable, I don't think. Just leave that there for now. Come back for it later. All of those are. Yep. Yeah, this is amazing. Look at the amount of food in here. Okay, so that's good. Kill this one at the front, and I think then the. Oh, okay, yeah, we got a couple there. Down like a dream. Get wrecked. That's a key. It might be useful to have. I mean, finding a hand axe, like, in that first shed, come on. This has got record-breaking run, like, written all over it. Do the cupcakes rot? I don't think they do. I don't think they're perishable. The cheese sandwiches, that is. Get in my tote. And the bread is, but the cookies and the raspberry shortbread, it occurred to me what that is. They're jammy Dodgers, right? It's kind of cool. Get the specific reference. I've always like just thought of them as raspberry shortbread, and then I was like, I've actually just pieced together what they mean. Okay, we've got nice fruit and veg selection over here. And then the trick as well with this is that out the back, in all the crates, there's loads of fresh food too that isn't fridged. So yeah, this is looking quite successful. I mean, we could even think about making this building our base. I don't know how well equipped it is for that, but we could have a look and see what we think. Potentially. But I think once I've gotten all this food into the fridges, we will come back to loot this place at a later date. We're not actually going to start, because we don't have the bags. It's just going to be far too long a process trying to get all this stuff out of here now without like substantial backpacks. All this fresh food, I think it's all, yeah, it can just all go in there. Probably the worms technically don't need to be kept in a fridge, but we'll go with it. Why not? Feel free to make any suggestions as well of things you might want to see. More fighting, more building, more this, more that. If you say more fighting though, I may still avoid fighting as much as possible. Okay, right, let's go out the back. We'll do the fresh food that's out here and just check that this place is all good. Body full of food. Interesting. Pretty sure we did everything in that main room there. So it's just all of these, yeah. There's tons of it. Leave the sack behind, which is fairly useless. Grab them. That's that whole area done, yeah. And then over here. We can leave the pickles behind, but we may as well just take them in a separate inventory, because otherwise we'll probably forget to come back for them. Cherry. Likewise with the honey, we'll just forget it here probably if we don't grab it now. This is amazing. What a start. Info, still not showing me how long I've lasted for. It seems to almost never show up on day 1, but sometimes it's not shown up until like day 6 or 7 for me. And you just you easily lose track. What does it say there? 7, 9. We could try and remember the date, but I'm not one for memory. I didn't get that one. Didn't get memory. Actually, I did. It's just gone. Fine. And there's some racks around here. Tomato. This is the only time where I like the new way that these animations work, where it automatically makes you walk along and you just tap loot all. But honestly, most of them don't work like that. Wow, look at that frozen fruit. That's weird. Okay, we're pretty overburdened now though once we take this, so what we'll do is we'll chuck all this now into the main fridge that we were using in this corner. Don't need the honey, do we? Okay, that should be fine. Oh, the watermelons are such a pain in the ass. So slow. Okay, and then whatever, honey and pickles can just go here for now. So yeah, we'll come back, we'll consolidate everything we've done in here probably tomorrow. Yeah, like in game tomorrow, I mean. Don't think there's any point looting the rest of this place. Oh, look, it is quite well equipped. In terms of we could destroy those stairs and just start living up on this roof, actually, and be very, very safe. I'm open. We could just see cigarettes. We found cigarettes already. They're pretty easy to find. Oh, I forgot to put loads of the fresh food in the fridge. Whoops. Some random rooms up here, but I don't... Oh, that's like a kind of kitchen type place. Garbage bag there we'll take. It's like a canteen up here or something, but doesn't look like there's any interesting stuff here. Oh, some ammo though. I think I remember this room. It's annoying. You've got to move that table to just check what's in that one cabinet, and I can't be asked. But there's no actual bed. So what we could do is we could bring a bed, but then we would need the sledgehammer to destroy the stairs. Otherwise, I would say we'd be quite vulnerable here. Probably quite likely this place could get quite easily swamped. I think personally, I don't want to make this the base. The other location I have in mind is particularly good, so I'll show you that now. I think. I wonder if I should post on Reddit or something that I'm playing. Maybe that brings in some people. That could be a good idea. Although it doesn't. That usually pisses people off on Reddit, doesn't it? Like you shouldn't really be just filling it with endless self-promotion. Did I definitely get everything here? Oh yeah, here's the other thing I wanted to just explore in this place first. Are these cabinets here? A baseball bat, come on. I think the hand axe is better because it's one-handed, but it's so brutal for a one-handed. Yeah, it does more damage than a baseball bat, and it's one-handed, but it's still an excellent thing to have and to have on us as a spare. As a spare weapon, it's excellent. Right, we'll grab all the garbage bags we can, even though we will be back. Okay. Alright, so this base location. Potential base location, I should say. Did we need to check these freezers? I mean, they're freezers, so anything that's in them is going to be fresh. Well, not fresh, but you know what I mean. It's going to be frozen. Do we want to leave these doors wide open? No, let's shut them. Try and keep this place a well-kept secret. There's a car key in the car park over there. At least one. Right, and what's that over there? Is that the diner and then the motel over there, I think. So we need to come this way. Do our little running, crouching thing. Be careful around this corner. There's a few there. I think we should be able to creep between them. I hope. Yep, they haven't noticed me, and those haven't noticed me. Cashback. So the bookshop's over there. That would be a great place to hit early, so that we can combine reading books with. Look, the door to the place I need to get into is open already. That's fantastic. Yeah, we can combine reading books with watching TV shows, basically. So this is the place, and there's a supermarket underneath as well. So there's loads of cool places to loot here. Let's get these lights off. Let's start just preparing this to be our base now, straight away. So turn that off. I probably should have taken the sheets. Turn that light off too. Yeah, I should have probably taken the sheets from the back of the car and brought them with us, but never mind. Let's just clear it out first. Right, there's one. Before we kick off. We've got our back to the rest of the corridor now, which is scary, because anything that was just around that corner will... See? They're coming. Okay, but that thing's dead. Okay, good. Oh, there's 2, 3. Right, so we need to pull these like slowly. Maybe even let's pull him round the back of the stairs. Because yeah, as soon as we start hitting him, the others are going to start walking over. As they have done. He's got a key to this building, which is probably going to be useful to have. Uh-oh. Don't be looting the key while there's still 2 coming towards you. Maybe it's a good lesson. Okay. rosewood map. Could be useful actually to just refresh my memory a little bit. This hand axe seems to be working an absolute treat. Okay. Alright, let's check all these zombies a bit more thoroughly now. And maybe also look at renewing some of our shoes, like the bloody and dirty shoes we can replace. So I believe that is quite an important thing to do now to keep yourself clean. Rosewood map, excellent. We'll give that a read. Mo. Okay, not much else of any interest on these guys. So, the base location is the flat at the far end of this corridor. That door's open. That's scary. Whatever that was made me jump. That moment is probably going to be really funny to watch back. I definitely got startled then. So this is my base location. This is where I have made quite a success in the old build on a couple of occasions. So let's see if we've got anything of interest here. We can probably just sleep the first night as is. Some pretty cool stuff here already. Shut these in here for now, and the trowel. We'll leave the baseball bat on us in our bag. Get rid of them. So yeah, let's... Oh, that bookshelf looks very full. First aid for beginners is good. Okay, there's something in our bathroom. Luckily only one. Denim shirt I think is a good result. It will increase our protection slightly. There we go. Those jeans are clean. And so the t-shirt. Let's swap out the t-shirt. Swap. Swippity swap. Oh, amazing. Amazing medical supplies here. And the cheek sheet and some soap, that's good. Alright, fantastic. Well, let's turn off this light. And we get a few faucets in this place too. For when the water potentially runs out. Let's get this TV turned on to Life and Living and with low volume. Tune in. Okay, cool. And then let's see. Anything else cool here? Not really. Does the scarf give us protection on our neck? It does. Scratch protection. So neck is at 0. Put the scarf on. 10% scratch protection. Jokes. So we can chuck a sheet on one of our windows. Right, yeah, they're just trashing the place downstairs because they can hear me moving around up here. So we close those curtains. So yeah, I remember being in this base. What happens is you get this bottleneck in that shop downstairs where basically there are just tons of them hanging around all the time. But I like the layout of this room. It's quite minimalist. Being on the corner, and the other thing then that's great about this building is it's got a flat roof. So the flat roof is great because you just basically in the long run you kind of move up there. Right, so we've kind of finished day one. We're thirsty. Let's have a little drink. What we haven't done actually is collected any water storage devices at all on our first day, which is we're probably quite vulnerable for that. Let's have a quick look at this map and just remind ourselves it's not an annotated one, so we should look out for one of those. But yeah, I kind of remember the layout. Like, so we started down here in one of these houses. I think that one there. Yeah, or maybe this one, actually. Yeah, I think it was that one. And then we worked our way through here, up past the church, into the big shop there. Okay, so I mean, I remember the layout of this. The police station's down the road. That and the fire station isn't really as interesting as you think it's going to be. Very rarely do I find axes there, which kind of surprises me. But uh-oh, I think I just got bitten, didn't I? I wasn't paying attention. Hopefully that was just a scratch. But let's check. A laceration. Okay, well, I think we did have some pretty good medical supplies. Let's just see if I don't think we actually have anything we can disinfect it with. But we do have a real bandage, which I think are the best ones. So we just bandage it and hope. This game. I just opened that door. I was talking about something else, wasn't I? Wasn't thinking. Okay, what can we eat? Should we cook up the mutton? I think in the interest of healing ourselves, I think we need to. So let's turn on the oven. Chuck the mutton in. Do we get a device options menu on this thing? Settings. 400 seems fine. What did I just hear? Oh, they just bust down the door downstairs. That's fine. I mean, they can go nuts. I guess the risk is if that one... There's not another one there. Right, yes, so they are up here. Might not be a bad shout to clear out the upstairs before we go to sleep as well. It seems to be taking a long time to cook this. Maybe we should be probably reading a book at the same time, but anyway. We just want to eat it and go to sleep and just hope that we're not infected. There's not much point investing much else in this game for the next day or two, because we might just die. Like at the most, like in-game days, I mean. This is going to be finished any minute. No? Now? Fresh cooked. Turn off the oven. Eat the whole thing. And then, do we clear out the corridor? I think we probably should clear out the corridor before we go to sleep. That's a responsible thing to do. It's 3 there. Probably coming out of the other apartments. I'd really need to clear all the apartments. So many of these apartments have open doors. Okay, the other 2 started moving now. Get a bit of gap, get a bit of distance. And also that open door there's kind of scary. Right. I'm so surprised I didn't get a bite then. There we go. Wow, these 2 are too strong. 2 of them. They're both fast and strong. Maybe I shouldn't have started fighting them when I was tired. Maybe that's the problem as well. Anyway, all we can do is bandage this up and go to sleep. I mean, we are so likely to die here, I think. If this character survives, what a legend. That's just too much pain to sleep. We did have painkillers, didn't we? The scarf's worn. So that means they probably bit the groin. Lacerated groin. It's got a ring to it, that, doesn't it? My first day in the zombie apocalypse saw me lacerating my groin. Take painkillers. Have a drink. Wash yourself, maybe? Smash another painkiller. Very severe damage. Ah, man. I need to be more cautious. Like, I just need to remember just how much more brutal the game is now. Still too much pain. Smash another painkiller, mate. I don't know if that can kill you, can it? If you just start like absolutely like licking out the painkillers. Does that kill you? Let's take one more. There we go, I think that... Yes, now we can sleep. Right, okay. I think we'll be infected. Like, we'll still... If we end up queasy... It's promising. How many rip sheets have I got? So I've got a couple more. Still bleeding the next day, that neck one, whereas that groin one not bleeding anymore. Doesn't look as serious to me. I'm still in pain, which isn't a great sign. We need to get down the road and just eat a lot. So let's watch out for this door. There we go. Yes, I mean they are getting into this corridor in numbers, in high numbers. No way. Alright. Thanks, still got it. Can we replace long denim shorts with long denim shorts? Replace socks with socks? Actually, we've recovered a lot of health. I'm feeling optimistic. Because we're not getting queasy yet. Anything else I can upgrade? The denim shirt, bloody, about the same as that one. Okay, right. Let's just go and get some food. He needs to get his heel on. This old Anthony Robinson. What are you like, mate? No way! That was so glitchy and unfair. That felt unfair. Like fighting close to the wall, I guess, is the risk there. We can rip up the skirt. Our jacket's fucked. We've only got 4 more bandages. I can't believe how badly we've just played that. Like this last 10 minutes of fighting and getting bitten 3 times is awful. I am usually better than that at this game. Okay, they are flooding in now. This is bad. There we go, just get out round the back. For now. I think this character must be pretty screwed by now, no? I do like checking the bodies on the floor. Anyway. Oh my god. It's my concentration face. So we've had 3 lacerations. I understand that lacerations are in between the severity of a scratch and a bite. I think scratches used to be like 25% chance, and lacerations are the new scratches. So the lacerations sit at around the 25% mark, I think. And then the scratches aren't as serious as that even anymore. Like scratches are now more like 15, like or 10 or something percent, something like that. I don't know. I think that's what I've heard. And the neck one's not looking like it's healing yet, which is a shame. Right, so what should we eat? Cabbages always go off very quickly. Let's eat two whole cabbages. see how we get on with that. Full to bursting. Right. So if that isn't going to heal us, I don't know what is. And then, I suppose, let's leave the large fridge and let's just like empty all these other ones of their food, and we'll take that as our first batch back to the house, just so we've got some there. And yeah, we can take all this meat, that's a good idea. And the cherries and watermelons. Yeah, that's like a nice starter pack. We don't have a kitchen knife, but I think I might have picked up a bread knife. So the other thing to do then will be to look at the contents of the car out here. Just remove the bandage on the lacerated groin. So grim. Okay, there's actually quite a few. That is such a classic way to get cornered in this game like that. One die, one of you. That's it. Die. Nice. Die. Nice. This is electric content. Me just standing here saying die over and over again. I don't think there's anything of much interest there. But there's a load hanging around our car now. We need it to fix up our torso. Right, well, let's give these guys the run around. This is probably risky, but we need to get them away from our car, so we just gotta do it. And this should be fine. It's locked, okay. What about this window? Move a little faster, please, mate. A little faster would be great. They're coming through the window. Yeah, so you can see them coming through the trees there. Oh, that is the wrong window. Okay, but actually, probably just going around the building is going to be fine. They can't keep up. Oh my god. Wow. Actually, I don't want to go that side of the building. I don't think I will lose them. Okay. We actually are just not this isn't working, is it? Very well. Go round. Round, up here, start to sneak now. Things should be looking a bit more manageable. I think can maybe handle these guys just back here. Quite close to that wood line, which I don't want to be. Okay, he went down nice and quick at least. The long gloves, I don't think they give protection. Oh. It's just so much harder now. It's great. They've totally done such a massive improvement, I think, on this game with this update. To give the kind of combat mechanics such depth now. It is brutal. Okay, so hopefully now, yeah, right. There's 2 of them that can see us back here, so 3. So let's get 4 maybe. Let's get them done. Police shirt and ranger pants. No, they aren't actually as good as what I've got. I need to fix these bandages, I think. So let's just do some killing. Killing's pretty fun. As long as we can do it. The other thing I could be tempted to do is just whip out that pistol and just start going nuts. If I start getting nauseous and we think we're gonna die of infection, I will 100% get the pistol out. Okay, cool. We're getting through them. Come on. Go down. That's a bite. It didn't. Amazing. There we go. Down. Oh, fuck. Lots of hand forks in these guys. I have not managed to... Oh no, is my hand axe broken? I think the axe might be broken. Yeah, it is. And I think that sprinting just then has alerted all of the... Oh, fucks again. Right, so I've got a baseball bat though. I guess we're going to have to do another little lap of honour. So far we aren't actually showing signs of infection, but the most recent laceration happened this morning, didn't it? So I'm about to miss the carpentry show. Let's duck into a house here and watch carpentry TV while we change our bandages and have a drink. That back door's open, begging for us to take that house. Whoops, fell over. I've attracted some attention. It's a shame. Get the telly on first thing. Oh wow. Hiding in the corner. Another one. I thought there might be another one. Oh, there's a couple. What a strike. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Holster. Where? Police jacket. Where? Right, we have limited time in here. Okay. So we can take the curtains off. Rip clothing. That hand axe being broken already is gutting. They clearly, I guess that must be the thing about hand axes, is maybe they just don't actually have that that greater durability. I'm hoping that at least one of these is going to disappear now. Like the groin one was the small one that stopped bleeding quite quickly. Maybe this will just go. We'll be down to 2. Come on. No, not yet. If we do survive all this, we'll have a character with some decent first aid buffs. Wow, there's one in here that we haven't even got yet. We are not clearing places properly. Golf club. I think a bit of food before I fight the next one isn't not a bad shout. Let's eat the whole avocado. That looks perfect. No other fresh food. Cooking pot. Right. Let's definitely grab the cooking pot. I think we need a can opener, don't we? We're over encumbered because we're not using our tote bag properly. Water bottle we'll have. And I guess we want these. Like we're not going to come back to this house to loot it again later probably. So let's take what we can while we're here. I think. Fill up that water bottle. We'll fill up the cooking pot when we get home though, I think. We'll take a drink too, and then let's go upstairs to look for a backpack. Bearing in mind there's probably zombies up here actually, I need to be a bit more careful than this. Is that a trumpet? Fantastic. That's pretty cool. Should we just put the trumpet on our back because it will look cool? Oh baby, I'm the trumpet man. Digital watch, upgrade from the alarm clock. And it doesn't have a alarm set currently, it's fine. Neither of those do. Little box here with a saw in it, that's an excellent find for rosewood, which is basically, if you spawn in rosewood, like I did this time, it is tricky because there isn't really a warehouse in town. Don't think, there's not an area where there's just tons and tons of crates with that kind of stuff in. You got lots of garages in the houses, but right, this is where I need to find the bag now in one of these. No, the purse is a container. Capacity 12, weight reduction 55. Oh, it is actually better than the tote bag, so we'll equip it secondary then. That's crazy. The purse is like just like undeniably like better than a tote bag. carrying stuff. Doesn't really make sense. Maybe it does. Purse is slightly more heavy duty, I guess. Whatever. And so I guess then on that we lose the tote bag, we just don't need it anymore. And we should be able to chuck some of this random crap from our inventory into the purse as well, which we can now do while we walk around. I don't think I even knew that yet. Just throw all our dirty stuff in there. And onwards. There's one more room. Okay. No. No backpack. That's a shame. Fine, well, let's just get back to the car, grab the stuff, and start fortifying our way. That made me jump again. I don't have my weapon equipped, do I? There was like a book in that bookshelf that I want, though. So we'll go around the block. Oh dear. I've got that high exertion. I need to find somewhere to rest. Hopefully no one saw me coming in here. Hand axe. In perfect condition. Fantastic. I think we want to keep the lug wrench for when we end up with a car. I think we should be able to just sit in the corner here then. Rip sheets, I've only got 2. I can rip up this extra sheet now. Someone's just joined us. So if you just joined us, we're 1 day 5 hours into a run that started really well actually, but then I got into a scrap that, well, you can see didn't go my way, and now I can barely walk, so I need to sit here and just rest and remove bandages and stuff. I can't really do anything. But I do wonder. My record in the old build is once I had this character that survived 8 scratches, and it was the 9th scratch they got that killed them. So if these lacerations are like what scratches used to be like in terms of the chance of infection, surviving 3 wouldn't be unheard of. I'm in pain, but actually I haven't started to get queasy yet. So can I just rest, sit on the ground? Does that rest me? Actually, I don't really want to sit at that part of the ground. I want to sit right here, looking backwards. Dig with hands. You can dig with your hands into the like concrete floor of a garage, like for real. Okay, I'm getting less exerted. Yeah. High exertion, can barely run. Take a break. Okay, it's working. Oh, but these bandages need changing. Do I have enough? Yeah, I've got 3 more. It's the upper torso one is the one that's the unknown quantity at this point. That neck, I think that neck one's fine, like, because we got it last night. So it's nearly been a day and a half now. If that one was infecting us, I think we would be feeling queasy by now. Moderate exertion, take a break, but I think what we can do then is now we can make a run. Let's eat something huge. Let's eat these eggplants and the cherry. And then anything else fresh we can just eat. I don't want to just sit and eat a whole watermelon. Let's eat the zucchini. Zucchini. Courgette, right? Okay, let's go. Round this way. I don't know why I'm whispering. Let's go. Do we want to go back via the car? I don't think we can afford to carry much more with us. I think we want to just go back to the house, like now. We're getting tired. I'm a little bit scared right now. No, run. I'm too tired to be having this beef. Like, not getting the kill with an axe on a downed zombie. That's like, and my character's too tired. I can't be having these beefs right now. I literally cannot afford it. Yeah, and the problem now with this base, it is slightly compromised in that all the doors have been broken down, but I think that's fairly standard. These guys are going to follow me. That's fine. Whatever, they can do that. I think there'll be loads in this corridor because we did drag a few through, didn't we? Bottom line is we need to go and sleep. We're too tired and we're carrying too much stuff. But the thing what we can do, even before we can destroy those stairs, if we don't find sledgehammer, we can just build walls and walls and walls, like barricade, like layers and layers and layers of doors and walls. So you can fortify it quite nicely by like, yeah, making use of the corridor like that, really. Okay, so did we have anything fresh we wanted to chuck in the fridge? Yes. In fact, what I like to do, a bit of a tradition, is I freeze all my meat. Because, I don't know why. You can freeze it, feels natural. Feels like an easy line to draw in the sand, like, this is the stuff I freeze, this is the stuff I don't. Yeah. It's not looking bad now, so we can just start to get a bit organised. Basically, if we take the matches out of there. I only got one. Shit, am I still... No, I'm not over encumbered anymore, which is good. But we need something to make some... There we go. Oh, I can't tear up the jeans to make the dirty t-shirt. If I rip it, do we get some clean ones nowadays? Yeah, I got one. Oh, no, I got 3 clean ones from ripping up a dirty shirt. That's interesting. And it gives you loads of dirty ones instead. The upper torso, the worrying one, has stopped bleeding. That was the one that I got today. That looks like that one isn't that serious. The neck is still bleeding a whole, like, 24 hours in-game later. But because it's been so long, like, maybe it is just a bad laceration, but it's would have infected me by now, I would have thought. First aid for beginners, that's what I should be doing. With all these bandages, I should have read that ages ago. Okay, right, we can rip that up. Can't rip up the socks there, can we? So we've got 7 there. That's enough. And if I can... I'm experiencing too much pain. So we just rinse painkillers. Take a couple. And then I think over here we should just also be able to eat an eggplant before bed. Or an aubergine. Someone should just make a mod to just change zucchini to courgette and eggplant to aubergine. Everything else is fine, just change those. Okay, cheeky another painkiller. Do we need to wait for it to get to minor pain before they'll fall asleep, I think? One more for luck. Heavy load. I just got more tired with the exertion, I guess. Minor pain. Sleep. Bang. Smash it, mate. I think that was the farming TV show that had just started there. Anyway, never mind. What can we do? Not a lot. Groin, if I take this one off, I'm pretty sure it's going to disappear. No, it's still there. Okay. Neck. I think this one's going to still be there, but it shouldn't be bleeding anymore. It's not bleeding. And this one might disappear if it's a particularly weak one. No, it's still there, but it's not bleeding. Guys, I think this run is still viable. I think we're still okay. I think, like, at this point, it seems that way. So let's read First Aid for Beginners now, just while we're changing any of these, because we may, just in the process of going through these, that may be helpful. I think we want to face the door. Where is it? Keep reading it. Are we over encumbered right now? We are. So this is probably going to stress the character out too. So before we do that, we'll fill up the cooking pot and chuck it in and basically start our water stockpiling. Cooking pot with water in there, and that should, yeah, alleviate some of the weight. That's good. We can maybe face the door from a bit further away. And yeah, cool, and then start reading it and let's just get the book read. Just changing bandages as and when necessary. Oh wait, we've got 4 left. Okay, so we can do one more set of bandages on them all. Groin's going to disappear now. Yeah. All right. I'm pretty sure we're going to survive all this. The neck's still there. I think this one might disappear now as well. This upper torso, because it stopped bleeding so quickly. No, it's still there, okay. Okay. Still not queasy. Bit hungry. Dirty bandages. This is the last clean bandage we have on us at the moment. We might have to take the sheet off the window. Could get that desperate. Let's see what else we've got knocking around today. There'll probably be more clothes on some of the other zombies out in the hallway, actually. Truth be told. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just put all that into one for now. Quite nicely organised, I'd say, over here now then. And we've got some random junk that we can just put in here. Do we want to organise this shelf as well? Like, get rid of that crap. Read this magazine. So then we should be able to... We do want to keep the pistol on us, I believe, but the broken hand axe can go in with our crafting goods. Keep the baseball bat on us as our spare weapon, that's fine. I don't think we need to keep the rosewood map on us. The dirty rags can all go into the rubbish bin chest over here. Right, we're down to 12, and then this is all also crap. We aren't massively interested in. We might come in for the magazines and the newspapers when we're eating loads of stale bread and stuff, but to bring our happiness back up, I think for now we're pretty good. That's cool. And we can just keep reading the first aid book and tending to our wounds. Go max speed. Okay. Ah, we don't have any clean. T-shirt. Rip that one up. Put the dirty one there, and it gave us 3 clean ones. Not great. Can we rip up the long socks? No. The tank top we must be able to. How many we got now? 6, yeah, fine. That's like 3 more rounds. That's got to be enough. hungry again. The neck's gone. Upper torso gone? No, still there. But yeah, I mean, that injury happened over 24 in-game hours ago now, I'd say. And it's fine. It's looking really good. Don't really want to eat the ham or the watermelon, so we could just... Oh, well, I've made the mistake of slicing a watermelon before. Don't do it. Just eat a quarter of it. If you slice it into slices, then each slice takes ages to eat. I don't know what the advantage is of doing it, but trust me, like, it's a very time-consuming way of eating watermelon in this game, is cutting it up. I wouldn't recommend. Right, let's clear out the rest of this upstairs. Turning off all our lights and looting where necessary. Burgers and ice cream. And once we've cleared out this place, we'll run across the road again. Ooh, pork chop cooked. We'll just eat it all now before it goes bad. Empty mug we'll take for water stocking purposes. Did I eat it all? Or is there still some of it left? No, I did eat it all. And we'll take the vinegar and the mug for pickling, and the mug again for water. We want the backpack in one of these. That's what we want. Oh, the pants we can rip up, just for further insurance. Did we ever finish the book? We didn't. We just left without it being finished, and we still got it on us. That's a bit silly. That light looks like it's on, actually. Turn yourself off. Farming for beginners, what a result. They all look good. Oh, is that full? No, take it all in. Disinfectant. Well, it would have been good to have had that yesterday. Would have been a little bit reassuring, but anyway, never mind. Okay. I can't believe the drama, the high drama of this game already, of this playthrough. It's been great. Just want the bandages from that lot, I think, and maybe the vitamins. Antibiotics, bandages, alcohol wipes, more bandages. I think we do want the antidepressants and the beta blockers too, actually, because we don't have any of those yet. Sleeping tablets for sleepy head build, it's not a problem. Let's take the antidepressants and beta blockers, actually. Jeans and shoes. Do we need clean shoes? We probably need clean shoes. Everybody needs clean shoes. Yeah, the old ones were dirty and bloody. Should we chuck some nice clean jeans on as well? They give us the running debuff, I suppose, but they're clean. Okay. Our second water bottle, much needed. There's quite a bit of stuff we're finding in these apartments, actually. They're pretty good for looting, because they all kind of just serve the same structure of having like the bookshelf in the same place, kind of thing. They're pretty easy, pretty quick to loot through. There we go, baseball bat again, another spare weapon. Never too many of those. Oh, and I think we can do some lamp management here. Turn off, please. Thank you. These have all been very good for medical supplies. These little bathrooms. They said maybe these apartments have a higher chance of medical supplies in bathrooms than the average bathroom. It certainly feels that way. Like if these were bathrooms in those big posh houses, around where we started, those 2-story houses there, I don't feel like those bathrooms. Let's chuck a bandage on it because we won't have to keep changing all the time. Yeah, I don't feel like those bathrooms would have nearly the same sort of frequency of that kind of stuff going on. Pipe wrench and a sheet, excellent. I'm full. Take the pipe wrench in the main inventory then. And the sheet, I guess, as well. Leave the bleach, don't really care. Just check these lights. Off. Keytar. Can I please put the keytar on my belt? Attach the only to the back. I should probably... I'm going to collect all the musical instruments though. I can only attach the trumpet to the back too. That's a shame. The keytar doesn't look as good on the back, so the trumpet's going back. But we'll keep the keytar, and what we'll do is we'll set up like a music room, like to have a little jams. The long denim shorts are better than the jeans. That purse is empty, isn't it? Yeah. We're pretty heavily over encumbered here. Come on. No, just... Where did you come from? That was a scary moment. Alright, I'm a bit startled now. I think I've done this one already, haven't I? Yeah. Casual. So what are we on now? 2 days, 2 hours. We're like a quarter of the way to my PB. It's pretty outrageous. Let's take the key. The jacket's bloody... Oh wait, no, we've got a better jacket on, don't we? We have some police thing. Police deputy jacket. This is the apartment we just did, I'm pretty sure. The other thing that's good about these apartment blocks is when I'm looking to grind carpentry levels out in a bit, in sort of like week 2 and 3, when you start like panicking about water and trying to get to the rain collector barrels. Jar lid, that's a rarity. These apartments are great because you just in one... Someone's door just got broken down. It might have been that one down there. What was I saying? That these apartments are great for leveling carpentry because of all of the doors, and not just doors, but then you've got all the doors and you've got all of the. Oh, that's a shame. I could still read that book, but it's probably not necessary because literally in half an hour the TV show will be on. And we'll have finished the first two levels. Oh well, never mind. Chuck that back. I guess we want the advanced first aid. What about in the other one? Wow. Decent numbers of books here. I think cooking for beginners we don't need either. I think we've already kind of leveled past that, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Got the first two cooking levels from watching TV already anyway. A dress. Swim trunks, jokes. Read that one? Nope. Give that a quick read. Turn off that. I didn't finish reading it, did I? We need to... Oh wait, is this the last apartment actually? We should just be able to run back to our... Actually, no, I don't trust it. I'm gonna miss it. No, we should be alright. It's not the last apartment though. So indecisive. Let's chuck this on. Okay. So yeah, so we should, I would imagine... Oh, we haven't read that one. It's great, we've got all these different devices all chatting away. Oh yeah, that door down there is about to go, that's clearly being pummeled. Right, anyway, we've read that. We haven't finished reading that one yet. Give that a read. Yeah, we've done the first 2 levels of carpentry. That's awesome. But yeah, we need to drop off a lot of this stuff now. Built me a fence, some more carpentry points, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, I think this new patch is just awesome. However, I repeat, the Nox event is contained. He's telling a lie. I think it's done for handing out points for us now. No, maybe not. You need a safety net. You need reassurance. Is he going to build something else? No, this is another. Yeah, the carpentry show has finished, I think. So let's just get out of here. Oh, you know what, actually? Device options. Let's turn off this radio. Like, we don't need more noise up here than we've got already. Let's just check the last apartment at the same time. I love walk and rolls. Turn off. Please. Wow. Definitely something weird about these apartments and the way that they're spawning in medical supplies. In the bathrooms, like the average bathroom does not have that kind of situation going on. Ooh, let's eat the whole pork chop. I'm gonna start making us sad. Empty mug we want, actually. Pencil matches. Yeah, we'll grab all that. Cold packs, not so excited about. Okay. So we leave all these doors open, actually, for all these apartments, don't we, I think? Makes things easier. You can approach from a distance and stuff that way. We're tired already. Okay, well, we could get an early night tonight, because we won't actually be in, like, crippling pain. Let's get this guy out of here. I mean, we can sort out all these bodies another time, but one's in the yard, and also I think this one here, whose feet I'm finding particularly offensive. You can't have your feet in my door. There we go. Now the room feels clean. He's clean. Remove this bandage. It's still not going, but like, seriously, things. So we could wash all our clothes, which probably, given we've got the sweater and the holster now. So, oh yeah, we should be putting the pistol in the holster. Sick. Okay. So we need to sort out our inventory and then have a sleep, and then we'll go back to the car and to the... Although maybe we won't. Maybe what we'll do then is we start searching for bags and actually for a working car. We can leave all the food in over the road. It's fine. We've got quite a lot of it on us, haven't we, actually? So let's put our keytar on the floor. Or where do we want it? Maybe we want it like over here. This is like our musical corner. Put that there. Well, actually, the trumpet is not actually no. We'll keep it on. We'll keep it on. It looks cool. I think we can keep a pipe wrench on us as like a spare sort of weapon to beat people with. Can the hand axe go? That's number 3. Yeah, it can. Okay, that's sweet. Yeah, I think that's a good little loadout. And then what we'll do is then we'll put away the baseball bat and things. So we've got, that one's broken, so it's in there. I guess what we want to do is separate. So we'll have this one for crafting and that one for weaponry, I think. Because weaponry ends up just taking up a lot of space, doesn't it? And then we put that in there. The lug wrench would go in there for now. Oh yes, we've got fresh food to put in the fridge. Why isn't the purse equipped? Madness. Absolute insanity. Oh, for God's sake, I'm putting all this stuff on the floor. Yeah, I think they have made it slightly harder now with moving things around. Yeah, look, I mean, like, I can't pick up that stuff off the floor and put it straight in the fridge, because from the point that I can reach it on the floor... Oh, there we go. I had to be in a perfect place, because then it tried to move closer to the fridge and then I wasn't next to the spot on the floor. Anyway, right. I know the peas can be frozen, can't they? Ice cream and the peas go in there. Do we need to eat the whole burger while it's fresh? Makes us a bit happy, I think, doesn't it? Burgers or something. They're quite good. Right, vinegar in there with any other non-perishable food which we brought back with us, which I don't think there was much. Or any, in fact. Okay, back over here in the weapons department. Baseball bat. Seeds will go there. Oh yeah, so we've got loads of first aid supplies, which is cool, but we need to chuck it all down. Interesting. What I find is best is a few bandages. So we'll keep 2 bandages on us and the alcohol wipes. That's it. That's our like first aid package, and everything else we'll just chuck in here. Oh, we've got that in our main inventory already, that's good. Painkillers can go away. Soap, the suture needle and the tweezers can go. For now at least. We might end up constantly keeping stuff like that on us, but just while we're sorting ourselves out here. Those can both go in there then. Okay, we're starting to get there. Make some progress. Don't have any duplicate books yet on there, that's good. We're actually below weight. I think at this point what we need to do is just sleep. I can barely, like, if something bursts through the door now, I'd be so dead. You can sheet this up. I think another probably medium urgent thing to do will be to go down to the supermarket below us, actually. I think that's probably quite a good shout, because there probably might be some fresh food in there, and it's probably still... No, not rest. It's probably still okay-ish. Right. Sleepy time. How are we doing now? 2 days, 11 hours. Is this upper torso going to disappear now? Yes. He's clean. Okay, so just a bit more sorting ourselves out to do. Like, we need to put the sheets we're not using already in there. We need to take the mugs into our main inventory, put the sheet in there, put the ammo away, cooking pot with water, so fill both our water bottles. Just got to fill everything. He's getting bored, which I'm not surprised, to be honest, because we've been indoors for ages. That tends to be basically what the boredom thing is about. Okay, what we should be able to do is chuck these 3 mugs of water in there with the cooking pot, and it's just starting to build us some wiggle room there. Okay, the jar lid would go in here. We've already got an empty jar, and we've got vinegar, so if we found some sugar, I think we could start pickling veg already. Pretty cool. Okay, so move the adhesive bandages over. Then we do have the soaps. We could wash all our clothes. Let's wait. We'll wash our clothes later. I mean, we really, really desperately, what we need. I wanted to keep the dirty bandages in here too. What we desperately need is a backpack. And we haven't found one yet. I think we should go down to the... Let's go down to the supermarket, fridge up anything that's below us first. And then I think we just need to be... Maybe a fast way to look for a backpack will be to try and find a zombie with one on. And hunt them down and kill them. Because if we can see a big crowd and we can see there's one in the middle there that's got a backpack, you know. The bookshop, I mean, all these doors are getting smashed open, which is kind of cool. Let's see how busy it is in here. There's only one inside, that's good. And I guess, yeah, we want to find a car soon. We need to be prepared for the helicopter event. Like, we really need to prepare for that. There's no other way to go about it. Some good magazines here, already read. Grab those too. Scary back room here. So we've got a saw already, don't we? Yeah. Interesting. Another pistol, a different pistol. So what's that? We've got an M9 and a M1911. Yeah, I don't really know anything about guns, guys. Like, I don't know if that's a thing that people want to know about, but I have never really been that interested in them. Like, in terms of, like, specific models and, like, exactly how are you going to kill this person, you know, like, just seems a bit morose. You know, like, when people know, like, all about all the different models and, like, I don't know. Well, it seems like the only fresh stuff was fridged anyway. So that's fine. So we'll just take it all upstairs. Yeah, let's rinse this place. Let's take everything. So all the food. I think it's worth collecting cigarettes even as a non-smoking character because of some of the farming mechanics. I think that you use cigarettes in a pesticide recipe, I think, for making sure your crops don't get eaten. I think. We're getting some good drinks. It's quite good. Was there anything interesting? No, we did check these already. Oh, we did. Yeah, we didn't leave them though. Chips. It's good to know there's a lot of charcoal down here. We can leave it there for now, but say knowing it's there is actually amazing. Okay. So that's kind of mission accomplished with this place, I would say. And can we sneak through a few other shops back here to see what else we can find? This might be a very dangerous thing to be doing. We might actually find some really cool stuff in here too. More seeds and nails, that's pretty good. We don't have a hammer yet. There we go. And the shot, oh my days. What a find. And the glue we can probably fix one of our hand axes with. Take that too. What an absolute find. The other thing we could do, metal pipe, just put on the floor. And the reason I do that is because the other thing we can do early on, what are these? Are these only, you can store 10? They're not really worth it. The bigger cardboard boxes are good things to pick up and take with you to your base early on. But I think we won't bother with those. What have we got here? Nothing of much interest. Can we start getting them to flood through the windows here? Do we smash it? Yes. Oh, there's too many already, I regret it. But yeah, see, this is all linked into my building. There it is. So we want to start basically like just walling off everything. Where did he come from? He came out from upstairs, didn't he, that guy? So that's kind of scary. There may be more up here now that were not previously. Looks like the coast is clear though. That shotgun, what a find. Beautiful. We can freeze the pizza. Lemon in the milk. Oops. Maybe too soon. Yeah, chuckle that over there. Drinks in there. The hammer needs to go in our main inventory. And we can start like barricading and building things now really. It's 350. The shotgun goes away for now really. Is it loaded? No. So what we could do is we could... Ooh, we can carry the shotgun on our back. Nah. Insert 0 shotgun shells in weapon. So is that because the shells aren't in my main inventory? Let's insert 6 shells, okay. Zoom in here for the immersion factor. Right. Shells, and then we can put the loaded gun basically in there. We got the purse re-equipped. And then yeah, we just read our magazines next to the rubbish bin. Read, read, read. And then I think we venture back out, we go back across the road and start ferrying things over. We're looking for a car, we're looking for a backpack, and we're looking to just bring more of the cool shit back here. I don't think we need to be carrying around so many rip sheets. I think that might be overkill. Like it's just not necessary, so we can probably put half of them away at least. Even 5 feels like a lot when we've got 2 bandages on us already. We probably don't even need to carry any of them on us if we've got 2 bandages. It's the truth. We don't need to carry this M9 pistol around with us either, and it needs 9mm, which we don't have any of. So throw that in there. And just having this pistol that's loaded with 6 shots in it is fine. A little bit peckish. What go off quickly? I think the lettuces also go off quickly, just like the cabbages do. Right. Hmm. 2 seconds now. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so we need to get back outdoors. So the other thing that would be good to hit up is the bookstore before we start doing anything. We need we need at least our carpentry books. Like the intermediate carpentry book would be really useful. Okay, so the coast is looking quite clear over here right now, so let's take advantage of that. Some dude's trapped in there. Okay. No, 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 no. Not the trumpet, mate. The axe, please. Leather gloves. Those sound like good news. Alright. Police shirt. Not as good as what I've got. And the Ranger pants. No, not as good. Okay. Here we go. Boots. They just make you even slower. But they still have the same defense as shoes. What's the point? Lumberjack shirt isn't as good. Oh, it's not actually that good. Okay, this door's probably gonna fly open in a minute. I should not have done that without checking from the other side, but it looks like I got away with it. Yeah, I did. Wow. Oh, scary. Okay, come out into the middle. Get axed. Great. The combat's just so tense now. Scary. Okay. Messed up my timing there, but seems to have gone fine. Okay. So what do we still have in the back of this car, basically? Quite a lot of stuff, actually. I'll take it all. I feel like the juice can go off. I feel like we just drink it all right now. Because it's also a nice treat. A treat. He needs a treat. Does old, what's his name? Anthony Robinson. He needs a treat, mate. Okay, there we go. Chuck the pipe wrench in, won't fit. Why not? Now, this car right here, we don't have a key for it, do we? And I think we checked the condition of it already. And it's got no fuel. So, let's sneak round the back here into the bigger, wider bit of the car park. We did definitely see a key on the floor earlier. Maybe there's a couple more. Yeah, there is. There's 2 keys there at least, I can see already. Doesn't look like there's any really good vehicles though. There's no big vans. Some of these estate cars or whatever you call them, the ones with the big bums are pretty good. But let's see what this is. Taxi. What's it? Nyala. Nyala. What's the joke there? It's not this car anyway. That one would have said taxi car. So I reckon it's gonna be that blue one there probably. And the Chevrolet Dart's the little one. I reckon we've got these 2 cars here and here. Yeah, that one and not that one though. That one. Okay. So just toilet paper in the boot. That's great. On a wallet, not much. What about the fuel situation? I believe the petrol station's just down the road though. I think there's a gas station like next door to this, to the right. Pristine. That is like a pristine car. It's actually pretty good. That's pretty nice. I think this one's not going to be anywhere near as nice. But that's great. So that's like when the helicopter comes, what we'll do is we'll park that closer to our base, I think. And when the helicopter comes, we just run, jump into it, and we're done. question is, how busy is it? How many people are we going to draw to our base by driving it down the road? Probably not worth driving it while we're exerted and over encumbered. So let's take this stuff back first before we draw attention to ourselves in that manner. How busy is it gotten in here? That still doesn't look too bad in there. This is a good run. This is going well. So far, it can change so quickly. Start to bring it to more of a creep now. Yeah, see these flat roofs up here? This is really why this area is so good, and I like that apartment at the end of the row. It just feels so far away from the street level. It's just so unlikely that in one evening, if you've cleared the corridor before you go to sleep, it feels like impossible that one evening anyone would make it to your front door, let alone through it, you know. I think. Obviously in the long run, we'll have sheet ropes coming out the side of the thing. There's 2 windows on the front, so you can have 2 sheet ropes on the front of the base, which tends to work. But I've only ever hung out here once before. Like, I've had one good run here. It's not like this isn't like a regular spot for me at all. This is the second time we're going for it, but I think it was a good run I had when I come here before. So. More magazines to read. We want a screwdriver in our inventory. And then no weapons, but loads of crafting-y things. And then a bit of first aid-y stuff. Books. Okay, we've got a duplication there of trapping for beginners. That's interesting. So it's like I've almost got 2 of them. Ah, but it's only reduced the weight for one of them by the looks of things. I presume it does reduce the weight when you equip something like that. That's interesting. Anyway, those have both been read. Okay, good look, good look. The bag is empty now, is it? No, trapping for beginners. Oh yeah, that needs to go in the rubbish too because it's a Jeep. That's 8:30 in the morning. I don't want to miss the carpentry show today. I think what I might do... Yeah, I'm a bit tired. Let's read the rest of this book. Part of me is like, we should wash all of our clothes once we've done some more killing. Like, go outside, like, clear up, take all those bodies downstairs, start building things and stuff. And once we're fortified and we're a bit settled, then we wash everything. But we could just wash everything now and wash everything again another time. But I know the soap just gets quite rare. I thought there would be a show on at 9 o'clock, but apparently not. I'll fast forwards anyway. See what happens here. Okay, rain is not the best news for us right now. But we finished our first aid for beginners. So that's Q. We could probably take on another beginnery book. We want carpentry for intermediates from the bookshop. That's what we want to go and check. Actually, that's probably quite an urgent thing. That's what we'll do after we sleep. And here's the other thing, actually, right, which is showing itself as a benefit of having this sleepy head trait. Because there was someone on Reddit the other day saying that they're just the sleepy ones are a nightmare, but I think sleephead's really strong. And the fact that you sleep for longer when you sleep means that you don't have a regular day-night sleep cycle rhythm. You're kind of out of sync with that. And so you end up with this effect, basically, of your of when you're awake is different every day. And that's kind of useful because then you have quite a lot of opportunity then to explore at night, which with cat's eyes then works perfectly. So you see how all this pieces together. I do think this build I've got is pretty good. Right, so they're doing the Wok and Roll advert now. So if we get a book about what should we go for? Probably farming, because we're likely to get some levels from watching farming TV shows, probably. So this is a bit annoying. I've never done this test, but I'm pretty sure that if you aren't playing in normal speed, then you have this risk of missing some of the ticks where you get given the points from the TV watching. I'm pretty sure. So right now I can't fast forward for that risk of losing out on some of those plus points there, because I imagine what happens is when they speed up, you're kind of effectively like the game's like reducing it down to like, you know, it only looks at every 4th update or something. I don't know if it works like Minecraft and ticks like that. So I assume what's happening when we speed up, then we're just missing some of those moments where those points are awarded. It's a bit annoying though, because then you can't fast forward through these bits. You just have to sit while this is on like this. Next time, beds. Bang bang ladies and yeehaw. It's pretty cringy. Okay, so that's fine, that's done. We're not going to continue reading and get too tired, or maybe we are. No, I think I want to be awake at night again. So I think we just have a quick snack now, and then we'll go to sleep. I think cake goes off quite quickly, doesn't it? Can we do anything interesting if we put a knife in our inventory? We got one over here. I thought we did, but maybe not. Never mind. Still hungry. I feel like I don't even remember what we just ate. Knackered. Let's eat a leek. And then let's get out of here. And by get out of here, I mean go to sleep. And then get out of here. So yeah, I believe what we can do, we'll get the carpentry books, hopefully from the bookshop. And then we just come up here and we just start dismantling the beds and things. I bet that sound effect is super loud in it, it's not talking to the mic. All this rain is actually really going to be a little bit of a problem. It's going to be annoying. I think we can make our sheet ropes already. If we get 4 of these out. Does it do all of them? Yes, it does. Amazing. I got 5 nails, which probably isn't enough actually. I think that may be with the problem. We may need more nails. But hopefully we can put up 1. I think they only take 2 nails. I think we should be able to put up both of these. Do you need to open the window before you can add sheet rope? Add sheet rope. Amazingly, I'll have one nail left. Yeah. Okay. There's a zombie in here. Okay, you just jumped out. Does the rain wash your clothes? Like, does the dirtiness at least go down when they get wet? Let's have a look. So the police jacket is pretty much maximum dirt. A little bit off. Okay, yeah, and the denim shirt is maximum dirtiness. So, do we want to risk getting ill? We are a slow healer. We are already wet. The storm might be a good time to move the car. So why don't we do that? There was a lot there around by the entrance to the church. Oh yeah, let's hit the bookshop. That's a good inside activity for us to do right now. This is looking bad. And fighting them all outdoors like this is not smart either. I don't have the time to spare standing out here. So let's run in to the buffet. Okay, there's one incredibly fast one in here. I actually think, you know what? I think that fast running they do sometimes in this new patch is a bug. I think you're not supposed to see them doing that. I think they move faster when you're not looking at them to make the more intelligent and more threatening. And we're doing okay here though. We don't have the wet Moodle thing. That was pretty close actually. And they are coming in thick and fast into this room. But we seem to be killing them faster than they're arriving. And they are coming in twos now. Come on in, come get some. Sleepyhead. Oh no. Bitten. Three days, 11 hours. I love this game. It's late, it's like midnight here on a Sunday. Should work, well, I've got work tomorrow. But I kind of fancy another run. Should we do another one? One more? I mean, at this stage tonight now. Well, let's start one. Let's start one. Right. Random number generator again. Generate 2. Okay. So 2 is our Riverside. Alright. Calm 2. Sandra Clark, looking good. And let's see how we go. I'm actually... I'm just going to get a drink quickly. Yeah, let me do that in about 1 minute, literally. Man is back. And we are at it again. Sandra Clark. Let's chuck the TV on. Wait, are we where I think we are? No, I don't think we are. No, because we're in Riverside, aren't we? This isn't Maldra. The place I was thinking of is Maldra. Or in Maldra. Okay. Do we equip primary on a bread knife for now? It's not ideal, but it will have to do. Maybe we do. Stay in this place for now. The pants are good for ripping. Yeah, so this is slightly bigger than that house in Mordra that I'm thinking of. So we grab these cooking points. We might as well chuck the books back on the shelf for now if we're just leaving things here. So fighting, I mean yeah, choosing to fight those guys on that last run was a mistake. Oh, there's a turn on and a turn off. I'm presuming turn off is for the light switch, yeah, and turn on was for the cooker. Okay. So we've got a very wet start here. Where is this? I think I know which bit of the map this is. See, does this house actually have a second story, or is it just a tall? If this house has a second story, we might just use this as our starter base, I think. Turn off. See if we've got any better weaponry in this kitchen. No, unfortunately not. Nice cupboard there though. Could have something in it of use. Nope, not really. I think there must be some stairs, no? No stairs. Just a very tall roof then. Okay, I'm not that fussed about this house in that case then if it doesn't have enough stairs. We'll just keep using the one next door as our temporary base of operations for now. So foraging for intermediates we'll take. And do you want to take all the sheets probably? There's quite a lot of curtains in this house, so let's do that. Remove. Remove. Just the dog food. It's pretty poor. I'm kind of gutted we lost that last run. That was shaping up quite nice. It's a shame, but that is the very nature of this beast. So, all single-story houses around here. Not good. Let's climb over that back fence because I have a feeling I know where we are, and that there's a hardware store. In fact, look, we don't have to climb around it, we can walk around it. Slightly less of an unknown factor there. Oh. Oh, we're right at the north of town. So actually, what there is here, just run back into our original house and let's grab everything from here that we didn't take with us. Because there is some... Okay. I don't actually know if this is the right approach to take here. I think we leave. I mean, I do really want... I want to do the carpentry levels for sure. Like, with that TV. With no watch yet. Maybe this little place should be the starting base. At least for now, I think it's better to not be carrying everything with us all the time. I think. So we'd have, what would we have? Water in that one. Yeah, and non-perishable foods in the corner there then. I'll take all this crap out, put it in the classic, always use whatever it is that's next to the bed that's like the rubbish bin of the house. Just put all the items you don't really care about in. And then we can put sheets on all our windows and on our door. But we want a 2-story place, really. This is not suitable, really. But it's just a temporary place to keep returning to put everything. No, not remove curtains, close curtains. And then that door doesn't have a window on it, actually, so that's the whole house secured in terms of curtains. So that's good. So then we just chuck, I guess, all this on there. Right. And now it's time for woodcraft. Perfect. Perfect. So we'll just watch this. It's cute, isn't it? We'll watch this. And maybe actually then look for a car straight away if we've got the petrol station right next to us. I think that's a good idea. Maybe the carpentry show does just give you less than the cooking one does. Yeah, I think so. Let's have a little drink and then let's get out of here. See, like that station wagon thing there, whatever you would call it, it's quite amazing. And there's like a little newsagents or like supermarket thing just down there which we should hit. Get all the fresh stuff fridged. Grab some ice cream. So what I'm hoping we find in here, well, what I know we will find, is petrol. There are just too many really around that car for me with a knife at the moment. I don't have enough of a weapon to take them on. But what we'll do is we'll smash a window here. Look around. Think we were far away enough. And we remove that broken glass. Oh, they all heard that. heard it, but they didn't see me apart from this one dude. Okay. Can we put on a baseball cap, please? Just to look cute. Okay. They're bringing themselves to us one by one, which we can deal with for now. Okay, there's two at once coming now. That's not the best look. Hopefully one of them falls over quickly. Oh, okay, it's time to get out of here. Get our dodge, get our health up to make sure we can see when something happens, if it happens. Let's check these bins, garbage bags. No, okay. Well, we've kind of lost a few of them by doing that. I think we could probably lose them by running through here as well, actually. I think this would probably be pretty effective. And then sneaking at the other end. I would imagine that's going to confuse them. Pretty nice. But they might just have got caught on it and just be right here. One of the traits my old build that involved me taking obese used to always have was the outdoorsman. I'm really missing that, not having that trait now actually. Oh no, I thought that running was a little bit more... Oh yeah, no, they hadn't spotted me, that was just a coincidence. Only empties. I ideally don't want to have to go over to the pumps, I just want to take it. You know. Let's see. Another empty. Excellent. Magazine. Grab all this. Lovely stuff. Propane tanks. Kind of a bit rowdy. There we go. One full gas tank. Gas can. That is what I was after. This makes a huge difference. Not having to fill it up myself. Okay. Juice box. Nice. And that's pretty much everything in these, but it looks things they are as empty as they can be. Okay, and then scary back rooms. The doors always look like they're wobbling now when you're moving your zoom levels. Is that a bin in a cubicle? It's pretty random. Did I just get a stab? I did. And the bread knife ended up in her, or did it break? Yeah, the weapon I used for the stab was then on the inventory of the zombie. That's pretty cute. Hammer. That's actually a much better weapon for us. It's not in great condition. But compared to trying to make a bread knife work. Oh, and I think, can't we? It's very bloody. Yeah, we just leave it, I think. Again, so weird with the... Anyway, whatever. Right, so let's see if we can't get that car running. Yes, they've all left it alone now. I guess we're not even guaranteed having the key for it, are we? Okay. It's locked. That's a bad sign. Yeah, I think they're all going to be locked. I reckon this is one of those pristine cars where it's just in perfect nick. And it's full of gas anyway. So it really is just like, we should just try killing all these zombies to see who's got the key. Yeah, because all doors are locked. Okay, well, we'll come back for that. And what we'll do is we'll just chuck the gas can on the floor here, because we don't really want to be carrying that all around with us. I think if we can get into Spiffos, it's a great option for a quick run through the kitchen in there. Yeah, you know, as long as we don't get a alarm when you first walk in, basically. Jar lids, I think, are very valuable. The jars, in general, I think, are pretty important now. Nothing. Take the ammo. It's a weird room. Take the soap. Leave the sheet. Just can't open that door. It just always thinks you're looking at that one. It's a bit of an interesting one. Right, okay, anyway. So how do we get into the kitchen back here, hopefully? Yeah. This is what I'm interested in. Because rooms like this are always, you know, the kind of, what do you call it? The kind of industrial kitchens, if you like. That's not too weird of a phrase. I mean, like in the big kitchens in the restaurants and stuff, you know, they have a lot of the cool stuff going on. Meat cleavers, I just don't think they're that good a weapon. The bowl and the sugar will take. See, I mean, like, look at that. So we'll eat the fries. Just grab all of this. And all of that. And what we're going to do is consolidate. No, the water bowl is excellent. We'll consolidate all of this fresh food into one fridge in the sort of greengrocer place over there, basically. So these are good water containers. We'll fill them later. Tote bag is a godsend right now. We really needed something. Look how many more units there are here to explore, though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put fresh food in the tote bag so it's really easy to chuck it all in one place. I think we'll just do that for now. For now. Alright, feeling good. Actually, I need to just be putting all food into the bag. I think I've got too much food on me. Just not getting the benefits of having the bag if I'm just trying to be too specific about what I put in it. Right, chuck all that in. And I bet these four over here are going to have similar amounts of food and hopefully a backpack. A kitchen knife we'll take, that's quite useful. And the whiskey bottle is amazing too. There must be something we can fit in there. Okay, whatever. I think the kitchen knife's just useful for being able to like butcher dead animals later and things like that as well, isn't it? Rolling pin we can leave. The tote bag. Do we carry another one in a primary? This is probably a really stupid thing to do. Seems to be cool. Yeah, see, look at all this stuff. Like, we need all this stuff. Can opener. There's a lot of food. Okay, fantastic. So that place got really, really rinsed. And it doesn't look like that door's moving. So let's take a quick peek. Okay. So we have to be very, very careful here. Holding 2 bags like this and no weapon. It's pretty stupid. There, so that's the building there we want to get to. And it looks like we've got a pretty clear path of it. There are 2 Spiffo vans over there. So I'm really keen to look at those. There's a key on the floor. I can see down there by the red car, but there's loads of them there. Just take this really slowly. I hope one of those Spiffo vans has a key in it. Is that the? No, it's not. But it's close. We're very close to where we spawned in. Another Spiffo van. And a locked door. We'll get the zombie that's inside working on that for us. We will just have a quick look at this van. Just a very quick look, just to see if there's a key in it. It's unlocked. No key, but a bandage we will have. Where'd it go? I want the bandage in my main inventory. We are losing health from carrying too much. Ketchup. Cool. Bit of that. Okay. Okay, so I guess for now what we do is we just put... There's so much room in the back of this van, so we put all of our non-perishable food in there for now, just so that we can actually operate on a more sort of safe basis. I think this makes sense. Like we can't be walking around like this. Those in there like that. All this not fresh stuff goes away. Eat the fries again. It's quite a lot of food we've acquired here already. I know of some other spots as well further north. Whoa! Whoa! Turn around. I can't believe I survived that without getting... But I got totally crept up on there. Okay, what we're going to do then, we're going to go for a strategic little run around with loads of them here then, in this case. Now that we've got a bit of a crew. So what we'll do is we'll grab all these. We'll just grab as many as we can in this row here. Like running through. This is probably stupid, but let's see how we go. Everybody come with me. And then let's bring them all away from these vans. Just gather them all up a little bit more even. And then what we know we can do is run in through this door. And that will confuse them all, no end really. And then there's a door on the left, isn't there? So we just bail out of here. I think we take... That's that door gone, everything out of there into there. Which means we can unequip one of them. Get our primary slot back. And equip our hammer. Okay, now we try and sneak back to our van again. Yeah, and they're all, like the majority of them will have just bust through there. And over here, yeah, that kitchen's crawling now. Oh my god, and we're too tired to run or do anything. Yeah, this exertion thing nowadays is so much harsher. I think it's gotten harsher. Like this is me sprinting right now, like this is it. Maximum pace. Pretty awful. I think it's getting quite late in the day now. But why we could sleep in this biffo van probably. I don't know, actually that might be really stupid. We did leave stuff in that house, didn't we, as like a base. Maybe really what we need to do is return there. Just need to finish emptying my inventory, like. So we're going to keep that on us. The vinegar, the sugar, the soap, the kettle, the jar lids, the cooking pots, the bowls. Keep the whiskey on us. All of this can all go in there. And that ammo as well. That was a mistake. Oh dear, this is run ending, isn't it? Maybe I can fight 3, but not this tired, I don't think so. Laceration. Bitten. Game over. Alright. Well, that's good night from me then, I think. Yeah, bites are basically... It's basically game over. Like, as soon as I get a bite, I just stop playing. You get like 90-something% chance of infection from a bite. Overstretched again. It's cockiness. It's just overstretching. Oh well. Fun. I love this game. And so, we will be doing a Terra Firma Craft episode in the next couple of days. I'm sort of halfway through that one now. Episode 3. So that'll be around soon. So until then, until next time, I'll probably be streaming a lot of this week, so I'm feeling this game at the moment. So yeah, until next time, guys. All I can say is like peace out.